Okay, that's one question for the simple regression with the wedding data. Now let's come to another question type, which is multi-regression here. The Excel file credit-approved decision provides information for history sample of banking customer. Use regression analysis to identify the best model predicting credit score with a function with all other numerical variables using both p-value and t-statistic criteria. How does the model compare? Which would you choose? Okay, so list credit approval decisions. Let's open the data first. Give you some time to open the data. Okay, so here we want to use all the other numerical data to predict the credit score. So we have three columns here. So we want to use all of them as predictor to predict credit score. So first, let's create a regression model based on the data here. Go to the data analysis, regression, and Y would be credit score. Control Shift down, and the X would be other three numerical data columns here. Make sure the label is checked. Output range is pick and place without any information here. For now, we don't need the residuals here. Click on OK. Yeah, this is the first model. Remember, the difference here we have is previously we only have one input. We don't have the problem with whether the input is good enough or not, right? For here, we want to remove any data that is not significant for the model. Right? If you don't remember the details for that, I recommend you go back to the lecture 4 slides from the page 10 to page 11. Page 14, right? That's detailed steps to check whether it's good or not. But for here, we can just go to the p-value to see if there anything is greater than 5%. For example, this one and this one. We also check the t-stats, whether the absolute value is greater than 1. For example, this one and this one, both. But we cannot direct them both at the same time. We go from the p-value, the highest p-value, to the lowest one. We do that one by one, because every time we remove one variable, the entire model change. The p-value may change. So this time we want to remove the year's credit history. Okay, so we only use this one. You only use the other two as the input. Let's create another model here. We only changed X from the 3 columns to 2 columns here. Then we change output just beneath the original model. Okay. And we need to check the p-value again. This one's still greater than 0.05, and the t-stats is greater than 1. So we decide to remove the resolving balance as well. So do the process again, just change the X to the resolving utilization and change the output. Okay. Now we check that again. This time we only have one variable here, and the p-value is within 5%. So this model is good. let's say this is best model. Okay, so this is the solution for this question.